Emotions as well. Try and tune this crowd out if that is possible. And it's big Yuri Semeniuk with serve, and there's a push back there straight away. So they'll have come and have another look with Chabuli, who gets contained again. Zavincic will send it far side, and he's blocked out of it. Well, they blocked the Dutch out of the match, 12-1 in the last round, and they've started strong defensively here as well, Ukraine. I think that was big Yuri Semeniuk in there.
And Plotnitsky pairing up nicely for that first block point.
Semeniuk will stay on serve. Chabuli with not the greatest of takes there either. He'll swing through this though and run into the block again. Maxim Drozd, back-to-back stuff blocks for Ukraine.
And back-to-back block points. Silences this crowd. What a strong left hand that time by Drozd.
Semeniuk stays on. Sends it down the line, mixing it up nicely. Chabuli will swing again, and finally Slovenia get a point on the board at the third time of asking, and that's a sense of relief around the arena.
Great running bump set there from the setter. Slovenia finally able to get out of that rotation.
Kozamernik with the first serve of this quarterfinal for the host nation. It's a short one. Ooh, picked up brilliantly by Kanaev. And that's going to get picked up in the backcourt as well. Over there it'll go. There's a containing block to deny Toncek Stern. And a breakdown there. He had to check there, Kovalov. Oh, some dig, but it's gone spinning away off Vasil Tukci. It all broke down as soon as Kovalov caught himself in no man's land.
Yeah, just a broken play there from Ukraine, and Ernot, the veteran captain, goes on 2 for the point.
Kozamernik will serve at 2-2. And that's what they worked very effectively against the Netherlands as well. Drozd picking up the quick set, drilling it down the middle.
The middle combination for Ukraine, Drozd and Semeniuk, were huge 2 nights ago when they beat the Netherlands.
Steitkov, the setter on serve, talking about big hits from the middle. As there's Alan Paying, 20 years ago, a teammate of yours here in Slovenia.
A long time ago. You didn't do that when we were teammates. But Alan Paying running a great route right there and connecting through the middle.
Toncek Stern. We'll be playing in Olympiacos next season. Comes up with a big serve. This is a tough take into the block, and he's won the battle there. Really good swing there by Vasil Tukci, the left-handed opposite. Very experienced club-level player, spent a number of years in France. Plotnitsky has been in the Italian league since 2019 with Perugia. So a lot of these Ukrainian players know their way around at a high level at the club scene. Plotnitsky's serve skims off the net. Oh, that's a lovely dig. Oh, my goodness me. What a dig and what a finish as well. But rewind that one and have a look at Dmitro Kanaev's pickup on that. I mean, Plotnitsky gets the finish, but that pickup there is outstanding.
Holds his ground, gets the dig, and then Plotnitsky finishes it.
And they don't want Plotnitsky serving. He's the big danger man at the service line. Slovenia need to get him out of there. It's another really challenging serve, and Toncek Stern's come in, and that got contained. So they'll lend it over to Chabuli, and that's gone despairing effort there from Kanaev, who didn't give up on it, but had absolutely no play there. And Chabuli needed that. Slovenia needed it.
Chabuli did need it after a bit of a rough start early on. This time, a big, physical, aggressive swing at the smaller blocker on the line side.
Chabuli now, once at Milan, once at Trentino, will be playing for Rzeszów in Poland next season. He's serving, and they're going after Kanaev there. And that's too good, I think. Yeah. Tukci gets through once again. Yeah, 14-point haul against the Netherlands to lead all scorers for Ukraine. Tukci. Scruffy, but they all count. Maxim Drozd, like so many of these Ukrainian players, a 2-time European Championship player. And Ugis Krastins comes in saying, hey, we're the underdogs and we don't care. One thing you can see about Ugis Krastins when you look at this Ukraine squad, he's got them playing as a real unit. Pying. It'll be Tukci next at 7-5 Ukraine here in set one. No, lost that one completely.
Back-to-back service errors from Ukraine. Finding their rhythm still. They were very aggressive in their previous match. Continuing to be aggressive here tonight as well.
Here's Dejan Vincic, the veteran setter. That's a pretty easy serve to take, and it got what it deserved from Yuri Semeniuk off the inside set.
Semeniuk, such a presence through the middle for this side. Look for him to get a lot of attempts, especially if they can pass the ball in system.
Kovalov, who, like Semeniuk, will be playing in Poland next season. That's a dipping serve. Vincic will send it backside and straight into the block. A one-on-one stuff. We talked about his offensive skills. He can play some defense as well, can Oleg Plotnitsky.
Plotnitsky, just a dynamic, athletic blocking move right there. Very disciplined, doesn't move his arms in the air, closes off the angles and gets the solo stuff down.
That skims off the net cord. Stern is denied. Stern slow to get going in this match. He'll have another go. Takes on three of them and sends it a long way wild. That was a real pressure swing there from Toncek Stern, and it didn't touch anybody on the way through. And it's Georgi Kretu who has to call the first time out of this match. I don't think anybody who saw Ukraine's win over the Netherlands thought they were going to be a soft touch tonight. We've already seen they're definitely not going to be.
Hey! Hey! We don't need to give presents. We keep the ball inside of the game. This is the most important. It's not so early. The lefty is opening the hand. Also with you, also with God. One against one.
Well, Nick, the matchup between these two teams, we didn't really get to talk to it before the match started, but the size advantage goes over to Ukraine, especially in the middle. There are some big blockers on their team. They already had 3 block points in this first set. Making it make life very challenging for Slovenia.
Kovalov serving. He's a very capable blocker himself. He's got under that somehow. Goodness knows how Tukci got anything on that. Free ball Slovenia, so this should come back. Needs to come back. Oh my goodness. What a miss. Kozamernik, with the whole court gaping, sends it wide.
Just an unforced hitting error that time through the middle. Kozamernik didn't get on that ball right, and it sailed wide.
And that's changed the atmosphere in this place. It's another really good serve. Could be overpass, and is. Smashed back by Plotnitsky. Oh my goodness. I tell you, if the Ukrainians hadn't got Slovenia's attention before this match, they have now. They have now. Kovalov, a very strong server. They need side out just to get him out of there. Finally. But a massive gap has opened up here in this first set. And I'll go back to this. I mean, it's a team game, but Toncek Stern is the key guy for Slovenia. We've hardly mentioned his name yet. Not managed to get involved at all. It's another nice pass. They'll send it outside, and it's another crushing hit from Plotnitsky.
Plotnitsky just making a statement at the beginning of this match, as is the rest of his team. They can keep this level up. This is going to make things very, very interesting.
We said that all match against the Netherlands. If they can keep it up, if they can keep it up. And they did. Side out. You can afford to side out when you've got a lead like this. A net serve, rather. You can afford to net with a lead like that. Semenyuk goes into the net. Kozemirnik, who had that big miss earlier. 8-13, set one. Nice pick by Kanaev once again. That's too good again. Another powerful hit. This is the Netherlands all over again. Good execution.
Well, a great pass allows the middle attacker to get involved in the seam, challenging Sabuli that time. Payek a little bit out of position there, and another point through the middle.
I mean, it's the fundamentals. They served well, they blocked well, their passing was good, they were consistent, they didn't make big mistakes, and they swept the Netherlands aside. They've started off the same here. Long, long, long way to go, of course. Well, Tonček Stern can maybe get himself involved from the service line.
Slovenia needs him to get going here, along with the rest of his team.
Well, they don't want to see him back there. Plotnitsky, who puts such pressure on with his serve. Yeah, he can afford to put real pressure on. When you've got that big lead, you can take some risks with your serve.
Well, Plotnitsky is the strongest server on their side, so you know that he's got the green light, and if he misses a couple, it's okay, because he'll probably score a couple as well.
Shibuli. Kanaev gets underneath that. Plotnitsky will have to set from a long way back, and that's a very, very wild swing indeed under pressure from Kovalov. Out of system. It's the first big error we've seen, really. And they're going to challenge it, which looks an optimistic challenge. You'll hear from the crowd reaction. Not a chance. So they get a point back. Can Shibuli keep pressure up with his serve? Still not too late for Slovenia to get themselves back into this first set. But they've got to come up with better serves than that. That was halfway down the net. That wasn't even close.
Yeah, they've got to put some serves in play and force Ukraine to side out.
Drozd. Oh, just missed. I tell you, he was chasing that one, Tino Ernst, and he wasn't going to get it if that had dropped in. And that didn't miss by much. Payek. Picked up by Kanaev. That's a tough take. Oh, he's made it look easy. I tell you, he hits that ball hard, Ilya Kovalov. From way off net.
A really nice swing. And perhaps some confusion as to why there wasn't three blockers up on the Slovenian side.
Tupci with serve. That's a much better pass. But the dink doesn't work. Tupci picked it up. And there he goes again. Kovalov ripping the cross court. And Ukraine just running away with this first set.
And Kovalov is such an important role player for his team. When he gets a point or multiple points, such a welcome addition to the cause.
Hey, get to it! Get to it! Oh, it's about our side out. About ourselves to be patient, to play them. The game is going faster. We should keep the point again. We have to stay very inside of the rally. Late is long. Deep. They go deep.
Coach Cretu burns his second time out as Vasil Tukci continues to serve here, and a clean ace.
A clean ace right down the seam with neither player moving for it.
I'll tell you something, as good a hit as that was, it just shows Slovenia are just not in sync right now. He knows it. They all stood there and watched it and said, oh, what a good serve. That one does get picked up. But Vincic has to scramble around. Earnout runs into the block. It goes long. And a point and a side out for Slovenia.
Now Slovenia really has to find some sort of momentum right now. They're down by 6 in set number 1. They can get the crowd behind them and turn it around a little bit. Could pay off for them.
Well, carry momentum into the second set, even if this set isn't going to work out for him. Tough to get momentum because it's just the same story. It's execution. Look at that from Kovalov. He didn't blast it through, he placed it.
And that's 3 straight points from Kovalov. This time being very smart about it. Going high over the block and throwing it down right into the middle of the court.
Good decision-making, backed up by sound technique and execution. That's been the story for Ukraine. They can afford to really push on their serves as well because they've got this huge lead here. Earnout, the captain, boy, do they need his leadership. It's a veteran group. Most of these players, this starting 7, are 30 or older. Well, they've been around. That's too good again. Plotnitsky hitting so well, but then again, so's Kovalov, so's Tukci.
Don't forget Semeniuk.
Here is Semeniuk. Sends it down the line. Not the greatest of takes there either. And Semeniuk manages to rescue that. They'll bring it over and absolutely rip down the line there from Tukci. I tell you what, Tine Earnout's pass there was not the best, under no real pressure on the serve. We are going to see a personnel switch here with Vincic coming out, I think that is.
Setting substitution. Yeah, Ropret comes in.
Gregor Ropret, another very experienced setter. Yeah, I'm sure he's just getting a breather there, Vincic. But George Cretu's got to find something to spark his squad. And this crowd's doing its bit. Again, no pressure on the serve, perfect pass, and there's the finish. Flying through is Kovalov from the backcourt.
Kovalov again. He's scoring from every position on the court nearly for his side. And Ukraine silencing the crowd once again.
That does get hung up. It's a much better pass, and the quick set. Payne takes that.
Payne this time going cross-body past Drost. A nice attack. Have to find the matchup that works for your side, and right now Payne is 2 for 2 on his offensive attempts.
It's a very aggressive serve. Might as well be aggressive when it's this far back. Finally, Ukraine gets something completely wrong. Oleg Plotnitsky making a mess of that, but it was the quality of the serve from Tonček Stern that created that, and that's just enough here for Juros Krastins to say, look, I know the set's probably in the bank, but we don't want to lose momentum here.
I like the timeout. Slovenia has to be aggressive from the inline now and just let it roll.
Interesting character, this Ugis Krastins, the Latvian, 52 years old, had a decent enough career as a pro, has been around as a coach, has not really ever kind of caught the headlines, but he's been quietly building something within Ukrainian volleyball since 2017. Stern serving Kanaev, and that's a much better take, and there's the quick inside put away off the big hit. But yet you were talking after their last match against Oleg Plotnitsky, and he was saying that Dutch thing might have surprised you guys. It didn't surprise us. We've been building, and it's under that coach that we have been building.
They've put some pieces together. It's paying off for them. Playing for a lot of purpose and intention so far.
Set point Ukraine. It's wobbled over somehow. Should come back. Chabuli runs into a gang of three. They'll have another dig at it. Chabuli again runs into the blockers, but it's sent long. And Slovenia dodge one set point. They got 6 more coming. Service taken by Kovalov, and it's the overpass, but it's not put away. And that's swung over, free ball. And that's not going to be a winner either. Plotnitsky in the backcourt, and now will try and finesse it. Good one-handed rescues there. But they'll again set it up for Tupci, who sends the first set into the history books. And it's Ukraine that take it, 25-18.
What an opening performance by Ukraine, but look right here at Plotnitsky talking to his team, calm, collected. They celebrate the win, they get back together, they regroup, and they move on to the next set to try to continue to silence this crowd here and surprise Slovenia.
Well, that was a real ticky-tacky point. That was a rally where everybody was just pushing and twisting, and then eventually Ukraine came along and said, you know what, let's get this job finished. If they carry on like that, they're going to spoil a lot of plans for tonight. Terrific opening set for Ukraine. 3 blocks and an ace serve as well. Twice as many attack points, and with all that pressure creating all those errors from Slovenia. I mean, that's a near perfect set of stats.
I don't know if Slovenia was ready for that pressure from Ukraine. Right at the start, they should have known what to expect. Ukraine doing exactly what they did against the Netherlands in their last match. Fast out of the gates, good solid blocking. Kovalov's applying a lot of pressure from the outside along with Plotnitsky.
The higher the number, the better the chances the setter has of running the offense he wants to set. And the 30% number for Dejan Vincic and then Gregor Ropret. I mean, that's not terribly bad, but it could be better, obviously, but it's not awful. They just never seem to get their reception really under control, Slovenia. As for Ukraine, 47%. Yes, they'll take that. Vitaly Shkaikov says, you give me those numbers, I'll run the offense for you. And he did.
That he did indeed, and just a very, very flat start from the Slovenian side. Never found their rhythm.
Do you remember going back to that Netherlands game of a few days ago, Matt? You and I kind of looked at each other, and without saying a word, we both said, there's no way Ukraine keep that level up. How wrong we were. I think if Slovenia are thinking there's no way Ukraine keep this level up, they're in for a nasty shock. They've got to raise their game, or their campaign ends tonight.
I couldn't agree with you more, Nick. We'll see how they respond after that initial blow from Ukraine. The first punch landed. Now Slovenia has got to get themselves up and come back swinging on their side.
2 block points, wasn't it, from Ukraine to start the match?
3, actually.
3
block points, yeah.
Well, they certainly didn't recover from it, as you say.
And a service ace.
Let's see if Slovenia can at least get ahead with the first serve of this second set. Earnout serves Kovayev, and yeah, the quick take once again, and Semenyuk is no frills, no nonsense. What you see is what you get, power swinger.
And it's from a perfect pass, because that was not a strong enough serve from Earnout.
Don't want to be serving Kanaev, he's absolutely rock solid. Ukraine's libero. That's going to go too long from Semenyuk. Kozamernik. Not really seen much of him in this match yet either. There's a lot of underperformers on the Slovenian side. There's a chance here, but a very big swing again. Lovely dig from Kozamernik, and Chabuli will hit into that. It's going to come over on first touch, and that's what they need. 1 point can give you a bit of momentum. Is that the point that Slovenia take off in this match?
Good effort from both sides. Nice run down here from Kovalov. Just ends up right on top of the tape. Good momentum for Slovenia, but still a very long way here, Nick, in this second set.
Chabuli's got him jumping in the crowd. Oh, danger of an overpass, but it's just fallen nicely. And they'll swing through this, will Chabuli, and finds a lovely space in the back row. Nobody was home, and now Slovenia are starting to find their feet.
Great save right there by the setter, and a nice attack to finish off this rally and score the point.
And that's got this crowd really into it now. Everybody's standing. Ukraine need a side out. They're not going to get it there. The block point goes back the other way. Chabuli was there saying no way. This is more like it, a lot more like it. And we're going to see Ukraine timeout now. Well, let's see how Ukraine responds to some adversity now then. It's a great start for Slovenia. A complete flip around. Well, we saw Slovenia couldn't catch Ukraine after their fast start. Ukraine don't want to be playing catch-up against Slovenia in this house. Kozamernik stays on serve. It's not a great pass. Well, that is some swing. Oh, my goodness me. Ilya Kovalov didn't hold back on that.
That was a quality serve from Slovenia to get him out of system. But then the left-handed attacker, Chupti, going high off the hands and out of play.
Shkaitkov on serve. Ukraine chasing a couple of points here. Nice pick up there by Kovacic. The cross court gets picked up as well. Kanaev turns setter. Tough angle to take there. Stern manages to keep it alive. The containing block is there. Stern, Ropret, who's staying in. And that's going to get picked up. The down the line doesn't work. And they're all over the place. They're out of system. There's a big hit there. And I think there was an error at the net from Slovenia.
Good effort from both sides on that extended rally. Nice dig here, but a net violation called against the blockers of Slovenia.
Yeah, Kovalov celebrates. There's him hustling up there to set that one up. So Ukraine trying to come back here. Ropret sends it all the way over to Chabuli, and that's more like it from him. He's settled down.
Well, on the offensive side of things, Chabuli has been the only bright spot He's leading all scorers, but then there's 4 more Ukrainians behind him on the point totals. Slovenia is going to need more support on the offensive side.
Including from the man serving now, Tonček Stern. Picked up by Kovalov. Lovely pass that. Oh, that's going to go out. The attempted dig. So close from Jani Kovacic. But George Kretu, the coach, not afraid to change things up. Dejan Vincic on the bench for Gregor Ropret at setup for Slovenia. And Ukraine looking to work their way back onto level terms here, and they're going to do it exactly like that on a Plotnitsky ace.
Plotnitsky just has such a dangerous jump serve. The lefty puts that funky spin on the ball. It tails away from Ernot, and it's a point for Ukraine.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. You're not getting that back. Oh, that was just outstanding serving. Plotnitsky mixes it up. It's a much easier take this time. Oh, and a breakdown. Are they going to get away with it? No, they're not. Cross-court kill from Tukci.
That set was intended for the back row attacker from Slovenia, and Payek picked it off. Ukraine counterattacks right back to score the point and take the lead now.
And it means he's still there serving. Slovenia need him out of there. They need side out. From 4-1 up to 5-6 down here, Slovenia. Now Ropret will set up the backcourt, and Tonček Stern, the down the line, is picked up by Kanaev. Going to be a push here from Kovalov. And that's eventually won by Chabuli. As you say, Chabuli's virtually a one-man offense at the moment for Slovenia.
Yeah, right now it's Chabuli against Ukraine. Fortunately, he's got 13,000 fans in the building as well.
Well, they're doing their bit. I mean, there is nobody sitting down in this arena, including us. Oh, and there's certainly nobody sitting down now as an ace comes in. It's Chabuli really turning it up here. A beauty of a down the line.
Just perfectly placed, perfectly executed jump serve.
So is momentum going to shift the other way? Can Chabuli keep up this level of serving? Can he put more pressure on here? Take something off. Kanaev will pick that up. The cross-court is picked up, though, by Kovacic. And that's too good from Ernot. Off the block, and Slovenia back in front again, 8-6.
All about the dig from the libero. Kovacic steps in to the open spot, digs the heavy heat, and then Ernot on the counterattack off that blocker and out of play.
Chabuli looking to put the pressure on, sends it long. Certainly Maxim Drozd. Ukraine looking for a point on serve here in set 2. Kovacic with a really nice take. The push doesn't work. Ernot absolutely wiped out this time, and once again it's Tukci.
Now Tukci and Semenya pairing up nicely. Ernot's looking for a cover from his teammate, who was a little late to the spot.
So Drozd stays on serve, 8-all. Look for the cross court to catch the line. Again, very aggressive, and he got an attaboy from Coach Krastin since he went back to the bench there. He won't mind that level of aggressive serving. Payek now, the Olympiacos man. It's a nice take. But the overpass in the end is put away by Kozamernik.
Quality serve there from Payek that time to get Ukraine out of system, ending up in the overpass, and Kozamernik, who has not scored a point before this one, finally gets on the board to support his side.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice take, but it just went too long, didn't it? Ended up as an overpass. Payeng will stay on. Kanaev picks that up. There's a block. Oh, Kanaev, how's he kept that in play? Oh no, not going to get that. Not going to get that. Kovalov couldn't get there without contacting the net. And now Slovenia have a pretty healthy lead building up here. Well, Coach Krastins is just settling his players down once again. As the net gets checked, there's quite a collision with the net and the antennas come off. So there will be a little break now as that gets fixed. And this has come as the worst possible time for Slovenia. When you've got momentum, you don't want any breaks.
Not very often you see a antenna malfunction here, considering how hard these guys attack the ball. And that time it just popped off the net, so Hector Ortiz steps in to fix it, and we'll get back to action here.
11-8. This place is feeling a little bit more positive now. Payeng goes cross court again in the direction of Kovalov. Off the block and away though goes Kovalov, side out. Ukraine needed that. They also need points on serve. Vasil Tukci next up.
Kovalov just continues to contribute. That time from the left side, scoring his 5th point.
That's a pretty easy take for Earnout, who finishes it off. Oh no, it's come back again. Kanaev, just outstanding. And then there's the block. I tell you, have a look at that dig from Kanaev, the libero for Ukraine. That was exceptional.
We're starting to see some games within the games. The dig from Kanaev, and then the block from Kovalev to give the point over to Ukraine.
He's had a really good match so far, Kanaev, and that really was the exclamation point. Just a bit too long there from Tukci. Ukraine sticking close here. They can get a side out. It's just a 1-point Slovenia lead. Ropret. No look at a change of setter back to bring Vincic back here for George Cretu. It's the other very experienced setter, Ropret, that will take care of business here. And that's a tough take. I say it's a tough take. He made it look easy there, Tukci.
Even with 3 blockers in front of him, Tukci hammers that ball, gets after it, finds the smallest of seams there between Kozamernik, but Earnout doesn't get his arms over the net.
Kovalov, big server, rips another one. That's problems. Are they going to have a play here at all? Oh, did it catch the line? No, no. Too good a serve. Kozamernik under pressure, had to try and catch the line and couldn't quite do it. But the quality of the serve had him scrambling.
Yeah, Slovenia had a system from the get-go there. Trying to make something out of nothing, but ends up being an error.
What happens to that 3-point lead? Where did that go?
It's gone.
So they're not, it just shows Ukraine, they're not just front runners. They can chase. Kovalov with serve. That's a really nice pass. Should be a put away for Toncek Stern. The pancakes there to deny him. That was Tukci, and then that's off the block. Tukci with the defensive play this time. And every time they make a play off defense, everybody goes to who made the play defensively.
Just an all-around team effort right now. Tukci getting a great play on that ball. And then it's Plotnitsky on the counterattack, high off the hands and over the head of the libero.
Pressure's back on Slovenia. Ropret sends it over, and they'll get a piece of this. The containing block is there. In they come again, and no stopping Tukci.
Rock Mosic has entered the match, didn't get a kill on her first swing, and then doesn't get his arms over the net on that move. Tukci sneaks it through and scores the point.
Guys, we have to coordinate this ball.
Look at that change around.
With our mistakes, we are not coordinated. Even if the third is not arriving, double ball, correct. It's just middle for diagonal.
6 of the last 7 points go to Ukraine. And I'm sure some of these fans are thinking, okay, we're 3 points up. We're okay, it's going to be 1-1. We'll cruise through, win it in 4. Somebody forgot to tell the Ukrainians. They're working off a different script here. Side out desperately needed now by Ukraine. Ropret sends it far side again, and that's going to come back over, but out. There is the side out they needed.
Well, with Mozic in now, the young Slovenian star that plays in Italy, Plotnitsky got his hand on that ball, and then gives a little look through the net afterwards as well.
Earnout goes very aggressive, serving Kanaev, whose pass is perfect again. The little dink, the pancake is there from Ropret. That's terrific from him. Chabuli, he's contained. Ropret picks himself up, sends it backside, and there's the kill for Chabuli. And Slovenia get momentum back. What a second set we're having here.
Great play by Slovenia, good block touch, and a great save right there. And that time Plotnitsky can't slow down the attack from Mozic. And now we're tied at 14 points all.
Earnout. Oh. Plotnitsky absolutely crushed that one.
There's something about being a visitor team in an arena when you make a play that the arena goes silent, right? Ukraine wants to be the spoilers tonight.
Semenya with serve. Quick set inside, getting the middles engaged. Kozemernik takes it.
They have to get Kozemernik activated a little bit more, as much as possible. That's a great swing, high, deep, down the middle.
Kozemernik will now serve. Tied second set here. Sends it in short, picked up by Drozd. That's off the block and away, and Kozemernik hits it really hard, but it's been kept alive here by Ukraine, or rather by Slovenia. Free ball Ukraine, and they'll still keep it alive here. This is terrific defensive work. But now Ukraine get another job at it. Drozd turns setter. Big hit, still it won't go. And the push in from Chabuli, now they can do something. And now they do something. Rok Mozic fires up this crowd. Outstanding defense in that rally.
Watch this rundown from Tine Earnout to save it. And then somehow got this ball in a perfect position, well played and covered. And Mozic, who came in for Tonček Stern, he's playing opposite attacker, gets that ball through the block and down for a huge point.
I tell you, that is two gutsy calls by George Cretu. You're yanking Stern, you're yanking your starting setter. Gutsy. Too easy down the line there for Plotnitsky. We remain tied here in set 2.
Plotnitsky with just so much class to see the block of Mozic, and instead of going back to the angle, just gently slaps that one right down the line for another point.
Off the net cord. A little push there, and it worked. Improvise something out of nothing there, Alan Payne.
Well, I can honestly say I've never seen something like that happen against a blocker the size of Drozd. Payne getting a little lucky on that time.
Here's Mozic, the young superstar, only 20 years old, the Verona man. Serving Kanaev, backside it goes. Oh, they're defending so much better now, Slovenia, and they transition absolutely brilliantly. Chabuli going cross court, and Slovenia put themselves in a strong position again. Off an Earnout set from the baseline.
Now what can Rok Mozic do from the inline for his side?
Overpass. That's going to be picked up though. Free ball Slovenia. Ropret sets up Mozic, or rather Earnout, and the captain absolutely drills it. And Slovenia have a very healthy cushion now here in set 2. Finally, maybe they're getting this match under control. That, I think, is exactly what Uros Krastins is thinking. He calls timeout.
Олег, Вася, надо выдержать нападение высоту. Они сейчас больше не стараются нас отеклить, чем смягчить. Поэтому надо высоту выдержать. Обыгрываем блок. Они сейчас все время дергают три. Голман, голдан. Спокойно. Свой блок держим, все будет отлично. Хорошие подачи. Стой, стой.
Well, got to be a side out here for Ukraine at 19-16 down. Mozic serving Kanaev. Another strong pass from him, and that dropped perfectly on the line. Some swing that from Kovalov. Now the danger signs should be flashing here for Slovenia. They got a 2-point lead, but look who's at the service line. The danger man. Plotnitsky drills another ace just like that.
Just amazing, the jump serve of Oleg Plotnitsky. The lefty again with that spin that goes over to Earnout's left side, that seam. So dangerous.
It's a carbon copy of the previous one to Earnout. He's probably thinking, what did I do to deserve that? Can Plotnitsky conjure up another one? No. I tell you, Coach Cretu celebrated that one.
Well, there was a good adjustment by the Slovenian side with Mozic at opposite. He can step in and pass. So they actually went with 4 passers on that serve reception, and he hit it out.
Can Slovenia put more pressure on here? No, they can't. It's a net serve from Chabuli. Still that 1 point needed here from Ukraine to draw level. They are not over yet, this second set. Not yet. Drozd skims the net. Kovacic picks it up. Incoming in the back court. And there's no stopping that one.
What a swing. Perfectly executed. Big attack that time. Chabuli dropping the hammer.
That was some hit from Chabuli. That really was. 21-19. Again, a really good pass. And the containing block is there. Where does he go this time? Sets up the attack from the backcourt. And they're not going anywhere quietly, are they? Staying within touching distance. As Vasil Tukci gets ready to serve. Another big server for Ukraine. Nice pick up there. And that's too good from Earnout off the block and away. Slovenia gritting their teeth and grinding out this second set here. 22-20. Gregor Ropret, who will be playing in Italy with Perugia next season. A 14-year veteran with the Slovenian national team. He sends that one in. It's nicely picked up. Incoming again, and the block. The block. Does it drop in? Yes, it does. Kozamirnik off the touch. There it is. There is that touch. And now Slovenia within touching distance of leveling this match up. Ropret sends that deep. But Ukraine need 2 points, and they need them quickly. They're going to make a substitution with Yevgeny Kiselyuk coming in. And Kovalov at the service line. It's Tukci that will get a breather here. Kovalov, another big server. And he goes soft with this one. Ropret will pick that up, send it over. Oh, and a push into the net from Ernau. There's a breakdown between setter and hitter there. And once again, Ukraine keep asking the questions. Bit low. No play there for Ernau. Timeout, Slovenia.
Hey, attention, even half meter there inside, okay? Hi, with attention. We go there to cover, go!
This is a huge point. If it goes Slovenia's way, it's set point. And Kovalov, such a dangerous server, needs to put the pressure on. And it skips over the net cord somehow, but it took all the smoke out of it. And that is perfectly placed by Ernau, and that is set point Slovenia. Oh, it was a heart-stopping moment there as that net cord took all the pace off that ball. And it fell in slow motion. It'll be the Slovenia captain serving for this second set. Still got a set point here. Semenya serving to keep Ukraine in this second set. It's another massive moment here after this in-out challenge, which I think should be routine. It's out. It's out. So it is now set point time for Slovenia off the Semeniuk serve. Everybody standing. He sends in an aggressive one. Ropret's had to move. The swing, and it's blocked. And they fight off 2 set points, Slovenia. 3 of them were there. Drozd had Plotnitsky alongside him. And Chabuli swings into that forest of Ukrainian fingers and comes up second best. Semeniuk, 24 all. It's another zinger, really strong serve. The push is good enough from Chabuli. It's set point Slovenia. Kozamernik looking to wrap it up. Set point number 4. Kanaev picks that one. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. Well, I'm sure that's going to be looked at. It has to be, but Oleg Plotnitsky is desperate that this took a touch, but I don't think it did. We'll wait for the official confirmation, but it looks like Oleg Plotnitsky has sent a cross-court wide. And if that is confirmed, this place will erupt. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Watch the fingers. Anything moving? Nothing. We're level. Well, he's using his second challenge here, Coach Krastin's, for an in-out look. I think that's ambitious as well. Well, he's got the challenge, might as well throw it down, but yeah, I think he's said, no, we're not going to do that. But just to make absolutely certain, there is confirmation. It's a miss from Oleg Plotnitsky. And it's a miss that means Slovenia, after that slow start, have drawn level in this World Championship quarter-final in their own backyard. This is how it unfolded. Godnicki's got to get something on that. No block touch. And that means the set goes to Slovenia. Wow, what a match we're having here. The Italy-France one had something of everything. This one's heading in the same direction. It really is. Much better attack effort from Slovenia. The blocks and the serves going Ukraine's way. The opponent errors balancing out now, but much more confident and successful hitting from Slovenia. Helps them secure set 2. So it becomes a 3-set sprint to the semi-finals now. And between sets 2 and 3, we hope to hear from the two coaches. I think it'll be Ugis Krastin's up first for Ukraine.
With Coach Krastin's from Ukraine, 1-1 in sets. What do you like that your team is doing, and what will you change going into set 3?
We a little bit first set, of course, we play great game, but in the second we a little bit miss consistency in everything. You know, we start to play too much with the emotions. We need to control this department better. Then we will use better our attacking skills. But now they play good block defense, but we can do it better.
Thank you for the time, Coach. Good luck.
Well, that's the story. Keep it simple. Ugis Krastin says, be consistent. If we're consistent, we're going to win a lot of matches. They're certainly going to need it here against Slovenia. George Kretu is still conducting a bit of a coaching clinic down there on his bench. Not sure whether we'll get to hear from him or not. Well, Slovenia are fired up now. This third set is going to be very interesting indeed. Can Ukraine get the momentum back? These 13,000 fans really have generated the most amazing atmosphere here at the Arena Stozice. 2 sets down, 1 apiece. It becomes a 3-set sprint now. Slovenia coach George Kretu standing on the sideline with his players, getting ready for the start of this third set.
With the assistant coach from Slovenia, after the adjustments in set number 2, you guys won the set. What's the message going forward for your team?
Basically, I should be honest with you, we are a little bit nervous because this one is the in-out game, and so we are trying to fix these troubles that we have with some changes. We change the setter, we change the opposite, and we hope that's gonna work.
Will you stay with those changes?
Yeah, we stay with that.
Yeah, thank you for the time, Coach.
Ciao.
Yeah, Now assistant coach Zoran Kedicic stepping in. Coach Cretu deciding he's got to spend some time with his players. Every second counts. And it really does give you an indication of the pressure that he is feeling and these Slovenians are feeling. Yes, it's great to play at home, but there is a weight of expectation when you play at home, as we look at some of the numbers through the first two sets. And Plotnitsky contributing all over the place. Now, how does Slovenia cope with that pressure? It's been a much better response from them in that second set. Zoran Kedicic is back on the bench for Slovenia. Ukraine will get this third set underway, and it's a poor start. An overpass smashed back immediately by Plotnitsky. That's not what Slovenia wanted to do, and George Cretu thinking, yeah, we cannot be giving Ukraine cheap points. Kovalov continuing to mix up his serves. That's a much better take this time, and it's a rescue. Really big dig there, and then they're all looking at each other. Oh, a total breakdown there between Semeniuk and Kanaev. And the big middle and the little libero just glared at each other after this. They both left it. So, a shaky start on both sides here. It's picked up by Kanaev and drilled by Semeniuk.
Semeniuk was basically non-existent in set number 2, Nick. Ukraine has to get him back involved, especially on the offensive side when that pass is in system. Get the ball to him.
Just missing there, though. I thought it had dropped, but no, it did not. That's a containing block there to deny Plotnitsky, who will go again against three of them. Pushes it down the line. That's picked up by Ropret. Mozic will swing straight into the block, and Semeniuk, the tough guy there this time.
Well, Mozic needs to be aggressive and swing at that ball as hard as he can, blast it high off the hands. Playing a little bit out of position. He's an outside hitter typically, playing opposite now. Go up there and be aggressive and try to attack the block.
Here is Semeniuk. Chabuli off the block and away.
Great swing that time by Chabuli to go off the smaller blockers outside hand.
Kanaev getting hold of that one. Oh, 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 oh. He hits that ball so hard, so consistently. It's Plotnitsky, of course.
Plotnitsky leading all scorers with 17 points.
And that's through just over 2 sets. I mean, that is some productivity. Drilled serve there from Skaitkov. And it's sent back, though. Mozic rips it off the block and away. We're having a side-out battle here to start this third set.
A much better swing this time by Rok Mozic.
Well, he listened to you, Matt. Too long. Talking about coaching, Zoran Kedicic, the assistant coach for Slovenia, is good question you asked him there when he said, are you going to stay with those changes? And he said, absolutely. They're set on what is a system that's working for them now.
You have to stay with them. They won the second set after making the changes. Keep him in there and let it ride.
Plotnitsky into the net. Slovenia celebrate, and not just on court either. Everybody in the arena happy to see him net serve. Payenk. Now Chabuli has gone up to the first referee here. That's a little warning there for Oleg Plotnitsky. sporting spirit so important. Payeng serves Kanaev, whose pass is perfect, and the finish is from Maxim Drozd.
Great play that time from Ukraine, going quick in the seam. Drozd up and available against the smaller block of Ernst. Once again, sneaking it through and down for the point.
Drozd serving at 5-5. Good pressure serve, but it's come straight back, ripped down the middle. No stopping that one.
And there's the advantage of having Mosic in the backcourt. He can pass for you as the opposite hitter. Great pass, keeping them in system.
So who's going to crack first here? Not off that pass and not off that finish. Tell you, when the pass is as good as that, you know the setter's going to look for the big man.
Semeniuk, so big, able to work that ball around a full commit block from Kozamernik.
Tukci at 6-6 here. Ropret will send it over to Mosic, who didn't really have much of a play going there. Is there a play here? No, there's a block. Stuffed out of it. Kovalov has that sent back.
Good work to get a triple block in front of the hitter. Mosic was the one that got all the way across, and I think got that block point. Slovenia's third block of the match.
So Slovenia keeping the pressure on in this side-out battle. Now, can they get a point on serve and really heap the pressure on here? Oh, they might have a chance here. That swing from Kovalov was not the best. Chabuli finds a hole, gets the better of libero Kanaev, and now Slovenia do make the first break of this third set. 8-6 they lead.
And this is just great vision. Finding the open court, just getting it past the diving libero and Kanaev.
So Ernst stays on. Yeah. After 13 side-outs in a row, finally, Slovenia put a point on serve. And that puts the pressure on Ukraine here. Oh, Plotnitsky picks that up. And that's got to be good, and is the cross-court from Kovalov.
Kovacic in the right spot. Maybe just a little too far into the court. Nearly digging that ball with his bicep.
It's not the most devastating of serves. It was certainly the most devastating of finishes, though, from Tine Ernst coming through, as Kovalov went safe with that serve and got what it deserved.
At this point of this match, you cannot let up on your serve. Slovenia has found their in-system tempo, and when the pass is there, Ernst gets the big attack to score the point.
Kozamernik says, I'm sorry, hey, I'm just a middle. Don't ask me to serve.
Whoa, easy.
That was for you.
Personally.
That was for you, man. I certainly wouldn't say that to big Jan Kozamernik, I can assure you. And I certainly wouldn't say to this fella. Semeniuk serving at 8-9. Oh, it's a dodgy one, yeah. It was a tough take that for Ropret. It was just getting closer and closer and closer. And he's been teased into the error.
It's a judgment call by our first official as Ropret was back row. Once that ball gets all the way across the plane, it's not allowed to touch it.
So Semeniuk serving at 9-all. They get their point back, Slovenia. Chabuli with a kind of sideways pass there. Shaikov goes backside. And that'll be picked up by Vukacic. Mosic goes for a sneaky one again. I tell you, you love his power swings, but he's got touch about him as well, this youngster.
Well, this time instead of going right over the block, he goes into the angle. And between two diving Ukrainian defenders, still finds the floor.
Mozic nets. We stay level. I'm still amazed at that call from Coach Cretu. Tonček Stern, who's been your go-to guy through this whole championship, you yank him. For a youngster like Mozic, who's been asked to play out of position, that is a gutsy call. And it may well pay off. Chabuli rips one down the line. That paid off. No way that Tukci was picking that up.
A great swing this time by Chabuli down the line. But to go back to your point, Nick, Rok Mozic, only 20 years old. He's the face of the future of Slovenian volleyball, and he's having a great opportunity, taking full advantage of it here, as he's been used somewhat sparingly throughout the World Championships.
Yeah, he's certainly got fresh legs, that's for sure. Plotnitsky. A set all, 11 all. Oh, too good, too good. I tell you what, when they announce the best server of this competition, whoever gets it ahead of him is one monster server.
Again, attacking the seams. You see both Slovenian passers moving past each other. Just a perfectly placed service ace from Plotnitsky.
So Ukraine get ahead in the count, 12-11. And Plotnitsky will look to challenge that backcourt again. They're all on red alert. Kovacic picks that up. Ropret sends it, and there's no play. Again, a little breakdown. Earnout didn't get a play there. Tukci does get a play, and Slovenia are in trouble again here. Something happened between setter and hitter there, and that's enough for George Cretu to say, well, we need to talk this over.
They are saying from the bench. Let's be like this, huh? A little bit less more here on this side. A little bit like this side.
And still, they have to deal with Olo Plotnitsky's serve. 13-11. Plotnitsky nets. Just listen to that roar. that's a roar of relief.
It is a roar of relief. Well-timed timeout results in a service error.
Pajenk now. 12-13. Slovenia don't want to be playing catch-up. Kovalov at the stretch there will pick himself up and rip a cross-court winner. Perfect execution.
Great pass from Kovalov. Comes right back with a perfectly executed attack over the block and into the corner.
Drozd will serve now at 14-12 into the net. That'll send Ropret up. The other big change-up. Vincic, who'd started the previous 4 matches, just wasn't clicking from in that first set. Changes had to be made. Ropret, very steady and experienced performer. And that's a clever bit of placement. You think of Big Semeniuk and you think he's just going to rip through it every time, but he touched that through.
You got to have some finesse as well, especially if the set's not where you want it to be. Semeniuk able to throw it past the block, and again, between 2 diving defenders.
So Ukraine not giving up this slender lead that they've got, and it's another one of their big servers. Tukci up next. Vukacic has handled that pretty well. The push there. Tough take this from Tukci, and he's found a good one though. There's going to be a swing there from Shibuli. Did it take a touch? Yes, it did. Big, big touch that.
That's a huge point right there for Slovenia. Very timely dig from Ropret. And then a bit of an out-of-system attack. Shibuli scoring high off the block.
That was a massive moment for Slovenia. If they'd fallen 16-13 down, not sure they're able to come back from that. As it is, they're in the slipstream here. Earnout. Kanaev gets right underneath that one. Kovalev with the swing. It's not going to go. Kovalev will take another one on. And that goes too long. Wide, rather. They forced the error. Excellent blocking from Slovenia.
And finally an error from Kovalev. It's been so good through this match. A rare error out the sideline.
I think he saw that forest of fingers and said, uh-oh. We're back level again. Earnout skims it over the net cord. Incoming and outgoing, sends it back. Kazamernik getting the better of the touch attempt from Plotnitsky. Read it all away.
What a move. Look at him shuffle step and then wait for it. He hangs in the air and just throws it right back down.
3 points in a row for Slovenia. That's timeout Ukraine.
Поддержи голову высоко, против всего после любого мяча. Body language. Нам надо сейчас при любом раскладе держаться вместе. Играем очень хорошо. Терпение, просто так не получится. Да? Давай! О!
The scales just slightly tip back in Slovenia's favor. They've had the lead, they lost it. Ukraine had the lead, they've lost it. Who can put it together? That's going to be contained. No winner there for Kovalev. Incoming, Earnout, and there's no containing that pipe attack. Big swing from the Slovenia skipper.
A great deflection off the block, and once again, Earnout out of the back row on the counterattack has been highly effective so far in set number 3.
So Slovenia have the lead again. Much needed side out for Ukraine here. Off the Earnout serve, which is well taken by Kanaev, and Semeniuk finishes the job side out. That's the little and large show again. Little Kanaev and big Semeniuk.
They have to continue to go to him, especially when the pass is in system.
Well, Kovalev was a little bit quiet after that first set. Can he come up with something big here? No, Kovacic picks that one up very comfortably. Very easy pickup, really nice pass, and Kazamernik picks it up off the quick set.
I love how Slovenia goes right back through the middle, and Kazamernik challenges Semeniuk. Goes with a cross body back to area 1 with a huge swing, and a very key point for Slovenia.
Kazamernik serves Kovalev. Plotnitsky, Earnout keeps it alive. Mozic has got a set from way back, and Shibuli finds himself a winner. Absolutely stunning setting that from Mozic. My goodness me, from right under the scorer's table.
Watch this set for Mozic. From behind the referee, puts it on a dime for Shibuli to go down the line hard and scores. What a play.
Каждый начал на максимум. Прыгает на максимум играть с головой. Можем не все забить, но будем все выкидывать. Давай. О!
A really strong position Slovenia have carved out for themselves here in this third set. Kozomurnik with serve. Now that block's going to go way too deep off that big swing from Semeniuk, and a much-needed side out for Ukraine, who are now chasing 2 points.
And that's a good block touch by Slovenia just to get their hands on it. I know what didn't result in a point for their side, but just sending a message that they're starting to get a feeling for Ukraine's offense.
Semeniuk at the service line, serves earn out, and that's put away majestically by Alan Payet.
And Slovenia continues to go right back through the middle. This time, Payet on that 31 attack goes right through the seam with a huge swing.
Well, we're going to see Tonček Stern coming back in here, with Mozic sitting back down. So much for what the coach told you, huh? Or is this just to serve?
Yeah, we'll
Let's
see. But see how it turns out here.
Yeah, Stern, big server, but that's easily picked up. Oh, and into the net. A big mistake from Drozd. A huge mistake. There's no way back from this now for Ukraine. Not after that.
Well, this is something that we didn't see Ukraine be in a position like this against the Netherlands. They were ahead the entire length of the match. And now this is a different look. They have to fight back from behind. Slovenia is taking the advantage, building a good lead here.
And they switch setter here. It's Yuri Sinitsia that comes in. That's not a great take at all. It's an ace. Tonček Stern certainly finding some redemption here from the service line. Oh.
And when Stern came in for this substitution, Nick, you and I both looked at each other like, this is an interesting choice, but it's paying off now. 2 straight points for Slovenia.
We're going to see another change. Kovalov out. Timothy Poluyan in. Poluyan, 4 years ago, played his club volleyball here in Ljubljana. And it's Poluyan who gets the first touch there. That's drilled down the line, and it's going to come straight back over. But Sinitsia will send it backside once again. There's the block, and out it goes, out it goes. And Ukraine are breaking bad here at the end of this third set.
More quality defense from Slovenia's side. First the dig, and then the Alan Payet block point.
But this is as ragged as we've seen Ukraine look in this match. Stern again, absolutely drills that one. Plotnitsky gets the cross-court winner. But Stern is not going back to the bench. He's staying on.
Slovenia now just 2 side outs away.
Sinitsia, the 28-year-old setter. Someone over there for Chibuli. Oh, there's a block. There's a block. Drozd. I mean, surely they've left it too late here, Ukraine, but at least they're thinking, well, let's get regrouped and rebuild for set 4. And this is better.
I think Ukraine thinks that they can still fight back. Either way, they do need to build some momentum, whether it's just to finish out this set and carry it over or get themselves right back into it.
Middle blockers.
It's a refreshed 6 on court here for Ukraine. Can the new faces yet rescue this third set? Sinitsia stays on serve, sent in the outswinger last time. Does a similar one here. It's a much better take, and it's a put. No, it's not put away. Somehow that's kept alive, and he'll swing into this. Oh, that was a chance. That was a real chance for Plotnitsky.
A great look. Out of the ball, kind of rattles around and somehow finds a way up after this block attack. Nice foot volley there, but just a missed attack here by Plotnitsky.
And that brings up set point. Once again, they're rolling the dice on a block touch. Not a chance.
Yeah, but look at Plotnitsky with his team right now. Regardless of the outcome of the challenge, he pulls them together. The captain showing his leadership. Almost a quick little timeout. Just a good couple words of encouragement. Chance to regroup before this next point.
The next point is set point. Ropret, or rather Chibuli it is, drills down the ace. And Slovenia take control of this quarterfinal. After dropping the first set, they ripped off 2 in a row. One more, and they are World Championship semi-finalists. And again, while all the celebrations are going on, the Slovenian players are back at the bench. The Ukraine players were in a huddle on court. As you say, there's a real feeling of togetherness about the Ukrainians. They're still not back at their bench, but they really do need to regroup, and quickly here. Because this one is starting to slip away from them now. After that strong start, Slovenia held their nerve in that shaky second set to take it 26-24. And they really have gone through the gears to end up winning this third set pretty comfortably. And these are the numbers. Just 12-11 attack points, but 3-2 blocks, 2-1 aces, and a few too many errors creeping into Ukraine's game now. Let's have a look at the attack direction for Slovenia, and there's a pretty obvious point of attack there, isn't there?
A lot of action through the middle. Paye goes to Marinik, earn out on the pick. It's been working really well for Slovenia, and clearly they want to challenge Ukraine's block through the middle of the court.
Chibuli, who had that ace, his second. Had a very, very productive night. He was the one bright spark offensively for them in that first set, and he's maintained that level throughout the next 2 sets as well. One of the problems that Ukraine have is that Kovalov has cooled off. This man hasn't, Plotnitsky. Look at that, 4 blocks and 3 aces to go with those 12 attack points. That is some performance through 3 sets. But is this going to be Ukraine's last set of these World Championships? Tukci's numbers into double figures. Well, Kovalov is back out there to start this fourth set for Ukraine. As Coach Krastins goes back to his base. Kovalov will pick that up. That's another nice pickup. Little jewel at the net. Semeniuk, the tough guy, getting the better of Kazimiernik.
Two absolute towers going at it right there. Semeniuk.
I felt sorry for the ball. Crushed. Semeniuk drills that one. Ropret sends it backside. Mozic sends it down the line, and the overpass is put away by Kazimiernik. There's so much more confidence and buoyancy about Slovenia the longer this match has gone on. Ukraine cannot afford to slip behind here, not with this wave of emotion around this arena as well. That's the long set, and the block comes in, and Payek this time sends it back. Great start, Slovenia. If I'd said to you 20 years ago that 16-year-old kid you were playing alongside was going to be coming up with blocks like that in a World Championship quarterfinal.
I don't know if I would have believed you then. It's great to see Payek get all these block points. They're not straight down blocks, but it's a block point nonetheless.
Sent in short by Kazimiernik and pushed in rather by Plotnitsky. The block contained him, and the block's going to deal with that as well. But where's this going to go? Little push over from Payek. Oh, smart play from the now 36-year-old veteran, who certainly wasn't making plays like that 20 years ago.
That was the right play for sure. As this pass just got too tight, Payek was right there. Ropret tries to go for the set. Payek says, nope, I got this one, teammate. He throws it down right into the open space of the middle court.
Slovenia jump out to the fast start here. Kazimiernik serving at 3-1 here in set 4. Side out needed. Drozd misses. This is close enough to get looked at, though. This is close.
No, it's a block touch. Payek's admitting to the touch, so they'll save the challenge. It will just go on.
So that'll change the scoreboard from 4-1 to a much healthier 3-2 from the Ukrainian perspective. Skaitkov back in at setup for Slovenia. Oh, it's a big one. Earnout has lost it completely. Goodness me, Kovacic has kept it alive. Free ball, though. Free ball, Ukraine. What do they do with it? Again, tremendous rescue work. That's kept alive by Mozic, and then into the net. Into the net from Earnout. I mean, this is really outstanding defensive work from Slovenia, and this is going to get looked at as well. Or is it?
No, they're going to challenge whether or not the blocker toe touched it, but nope. It's way off.
Nowhere near.
Well, we'll see if that loss of the challenge comes into play later on in this set.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is really early. Skaitkov again serving Kovacic. Ropret hangs it up there, and there's another big block for Drozd. Another shift in momentum again.
Ukraine's 9th block point of the match.
Well, this is how they did it against the Netherlands. 12-1, the block battle. Blocked the Dutch out of the competition. It's another huge serve from Skaitkov. What do they do on the overpass? Oh no, Earnout's picked that one up. Ropret will set it up. Earnout can't do anything with it, but they can on the far side. They can on the far side.
That is a huge turn for Slovenia. Mozic with an amazing self-cover right here. Whoop, up off the elbow. And then Chabuli scoring on the counterattack.
Big point, Slovenia. Young Mozic serving at 4-all. Oh, what a good serve that was down the line. Oh, foot rescue is brilliant from Kovalov. And they've got in each other's way. Oh dear, big breakdown. Kanaev and Kovalov just did not talk to each other. What a rescue that was from Kovalov as well.
Yeah, and Kovalov was up ready to attack this ball, but libero got in the way. Point for Slovenia.
So Mozic, as momentum swings again early in this fourth set. Kanaev picks that one up. Backside it will go. Ripped down the line from the Ukrainian captain, Plotnitsky. Cross court, excuse me, not down the line. Absolute bedlam as Plotnitsky served there. Well, where's this going to go? Trouble again, and they're not going to get that. Again, just outstanding serving, creating mayhem on the other side of the net.
Plotnitsky's serve has been on point all night long, getting Slovenia out of system. That time the block just too big as they take care of that tight set.
And these fans recognize that. I mean, they kick up an almighty din when he's coming up to serve. Here comes the volume of noise again. And the crowd will take the W for that one.
As they should.
Shabuli. Maxim Drozd at 7-6 Ukraine, set 4. The service errors are coming thick and fast now.
"29 service errors in the match total.
Payenk. Can he get it over the net? Yes, he can. It's a nice pass. Oh, and the block. Kazimiernik getting the better of Semeniuk this time.
One-on-one, Kazimiernik. Let's see. A great reaction. That's just a straight read block. High hands high and over the net to shut it down for the monster block.
So Payenk serving again. Serving the captain. Nice pass from him, and Semeniuk swatting that one away contemptuously.
Comes right back. Attacks through the seam as the setter had to back up. And then a little extra look through the net there to Kazimiernik.
It's Vasil Tukci at 8-all. Yeah, they're serving. Receiving has got so much better. Mozic, did that take a touch? Yes, it did. So Slovenia still the front runners. Ukraine siding out to stay level. Can they stay siding out here as Ropret sends that one in? Kovalov picks it up. Kovalov swings into the block. Kanaev is there to pick it up. Backside it goes, and that's out. And that's badly out as well from Tukci. Everybody's okay. Except Vasil Tukci, who needed to do a lot better with that. Ropret, who will be playing in Perugia next season. Serving at 10-8. It's an easy pickup for Kovalev, who has to finish the job here and can't. But it's over on first touch. Backside it will go, and that's good enough this time from Tukci.
Tukci's got to find some energy after a couple of missed opportunities, this time challenging Ernot off the hands and out of play.
Kovalev's got to find some aces as well. Oh, almost fluked one there. It's going to come over to Ernot. Oh, what an angle he took there. Oh, my goodness me. What a hit.
What a hit, but what a save by Mosic on that serve that went off the top of the net. Kept the ball alive, and Ernot scores with a great angle attack from the right side.
Well, we see those missed. But their defensive work has just got stronger and stronger, Slovenia, the longer this match has gone on. Ernot, 11-9. This could be 12-9. Kanaev hoists it up there. Is there a play? Not really. That's coming back over. Kanaev with the reflex. That's not coming back over. Kozamernik lights up the arena Stozica as they look up at the scoreboard and see 12-9 now here in set 4.
And some big eyes as well. This a nice effort from Ukraine, but Kozamernik through the middle, scoring their 12th point.
Учить друг друга. Играем, они ничего нового не придумали. Играем так, как играют. Спокойней, уверенней. Не можешь? И просто перестали в себя верить. И опускать голову, сука. Давай, все вместе, давай.
It's not over yet, and it's a long way from being over, but I think some of these fans are making preliminary travel bookings for Poland. Slovenia 12-9 up, 2-1 up. Kanaev picks that one up from a sitting down position, and it's taken off the block importantly by Plotnitsky, and how they needed that, Ukraine. They're not out of this yet.
What a pass by Kanaev from his backside. Able to get it up high enough so the setter can go to Plotnitsky. Hammers that one off the block and out of play.
Big Yuri Semeniuk serving at 10-12. Sends it too long. Kozamernik. Oh, that's an overpass. Oh, too many errors coming into Ukraine's game now. Can't get away with that.
Just a great serve from the middle blocker, Nick. Solid movement over the net, into the seam.
Oh, yeah, you had to tell me about that. Oh, that's missed. They are breaking down here. They are breaking down now, Ukraine. I think we've seen the best of them. That is back-to-back errors. When you're 2 sets down and 13-10 down, you cannot have that. This is getting away from them in a hurry now. Some effort from them. Boy, they had these Slovenian fans worried after the first set as well. I think everybody in the arena would admit that. Not over yet, though. That's a better take from Kanaev. And that had to be ripped. And don't think there's any quit in Ukraine when Oleg Plotnitsky's out there on court.
There's definitely no quit. Plotnitsky gets a one-on-one situation. Mosic is a little late to the move. Plotnitsky takes full advantage of it.
Another big change. Brave one from Coach Krastin. Sinitsia comes back in as setter. He's serving here. It's a really nice take. That's bouncing off and away onto the scorer's table off Drodz's would-be block. No stopping that.
Pajek showing his strength this time on the attack. This 31 set has worked very nicely for Slovenia. Goes through the seam, gets the block, and almost takes out the scorer's table as well.
So Rotmozic will check out because Tonček Stern will come back into serve. Lovely pick-up down the line. The cross-court's picked up as well, but it's too good a hit. But Ernau almost getting underneath it. Ukraine barely hanging on here, and this may be their last best chance coming up with Plotnitsky at the service line.
Well, expect almost every set to go to Plotnitsky as well. He's leading all scorers, but like you said, the most effective weapon for Ukraine throughout the night.
Yeah. The crescendo of noise tries to put him off again. It skips over the net cord, which took a lot of the smoke out of that. And that is why you can see the big hit going the other way from Chapuli.
Slovenia just playing on another level right now. Their players staying in system. Ukraine is having a hard time stopping their offense.
Chapuli. Down the line with that one. Sinitsia sends it backside, and it's overhit. Badly overhit as well. Well, I think they're going to get this one reviewed as well. But I'm not sure they're going to get the result they want from this either. I think they've just hit empty, these guys. With what they did against the Netherlands, what they did here in the first 3 sets. But they look like they're on their knees here. They desperately need a touch. Close, but they're not getting it. Tukci, you saw his frustration immediately afterwards, and they're not going to get it overturned. And it's an 18-12 lead now. Chapuli tries to find an ace down the line and does. Just outstanding serving. And the place is getting ready to celebrate a big, big party. A World Championship semi-final awaits for Slovenia. Oh.
What a serve, and what a time to hit a clean ace down the line.
And what about this guy? What about those gutsy calls at the end of the first set? You yank your top scorer, you yank your starting setter. That's paid off. And what about the job done by Ugis Krastins and his players as well? They're not here by accident.
They earned this position. They earned this spot in this match. They knew what was in front of them. The Slovenian team is up their level after that first set, and the crowd in this arena has come alive to support them.
It's just not going to be their day, though, is it? Despite everything they put into it, barring an almighty Slovenian collapse. And you can't see that coming, not the way they're playing. Well, the net serve, they can afford just a side out from here and win with something to spare. Ukraine in desperate need of a lot of points on serve. They need 6. Drozd. Nice pickup from Ernau, who will swing through this as well. Did it take a touch? Don't think it did. No. They want it looked at, though.
Yeah, Semenya just admitted to the touch. So that'll be a point for Slovenia.
Five points from the World Championship semi-finals for Slovenia. And they are ready to have some fun tonight, these fans. Pipe attack is too good.
Plotnitsky scoring his 24th point of the match, leading all scorers. This time from the back row.
Kovalov. It's a challenging serve and a very nice adjustment made by Ropret. There was only one real play available to him there, and he took it. Second touch.
That was the only thing he could do, as that pass was very tight, and he sneaks it right between the blockers.
Ropret sends that long. Kovalov. Oh, has that caught the line? No. It's just not dropping now for Ukraine. They need these fine margins going their way, and they're just not. When you're in this situation, you've got a challenge. Does any part of this ball cover any part of this line? No, it does not. The atmosphere totally different from what it was an hour and a half ago, when that Ukrainian first set had all these fans worried. Not anymore. And there is another super serve, but somehow is sent back as a winner by Oleg Plotnitsky. What a match he's had. What a tournament he's had. But they are still staring at a huge deficit here. Yuri Semenyuk. Oh, there's an ace from the big fella. And he was looking for this all the way. Chabuli just waved at it as it went past. Didn't even do that. Just admired it. Coach Cretu says, well, let's just stop all that right there. Well, he's had to earn his paycheck tonight, hasn't he? This did not come easy. Still not over. Can Semenyuk keep peppering the baseline and the sidelines? No, he nets. Slovenia move to within 2 points of a trip to Katowice. Kazamenik serve, not really asking any questions. Another big swing from a man who's had plenty of them tonight. Boy, oh boy, Kazamenik. Talk about leading from the front. Here's Sinitsia. 5 points still required on serve, and if this isn't one of them, it's match point Slovenia. This might come back over. Oh, it's pushed back though. That's too good. You know who. Payek had a chance with that earlier. No, when that chance was gone, Oleg Plotnitsky wasn't going to miss his chance. Another crushing cross-court kill. Sinitsia. Ukraine going down fighting. Payek picks that one up. Payek delivers a crushing hit down Main Street that brings up match point Slovenia. picked up. And that'll keep it alive. Plotnitsky with yet another point to add to his collection. Well, this is it. Everybody ready to erupt after this timeout. This is it. Is this the final point of this wonderful match? Well, if Ukraine have any chance, it is with their deadly server. Plotnitsky has got to come up with something special here, and he's drilled a beauty. He's saved one of those match points. My goodness me, what an individual performance from him. Oh, that's the third one of those that's just taken a detour on its way through to Tina Ernau. Sensational serving, but they need 3 more like that. Plotnitsky trying to keep it alive. It's another good serve. Chabuli's kept it in play though. Chabuli kept alive. Is there a swing there? Kovalov fights off another match point. Oh my goodness. They can't do it, can they? Surely not. Two saved out of the 4. And one on the side out earlier. That's 3 in a row. 2 more needed. Plotnitsky looking for another big one here. It skims the net and goes through. It's another ace. This is incredible from Oleg Plotnitsky. Oh my goodness. I mean, you won't see better serving than that. Under huge pressure. This is match point down and he's serving like that. Has he got one more in him? It's into the net. They're queuing up for it. And finally they can celebrate. Rok Mozic with the finish that sends Slovenia to the World Championship semi-finals.